it's Samantha Jayne here in the UK, bringing through to you my weekly vibe show. So this is quite a week. I don't know if you have already started on quite an emotional journey, but there is a potential this week for a lot of emotions to be at play, and it's having its greatest impact on our relationships. Now, there can be a lot of tension this week as well, which is due to insecurities and trust issues creeping in as well. There is all of this energy coming in. These feelings are coming up that have been suppressed. They are rising to be dealt with this week. It is all about the energy we're putting out, our connections, our morals, our values. All of that is at play this week. We're in that pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. We are building up to it. There can be arguments this week. This is a week where you truly need to take a deep breath and you need to pause and not react. There is a need to give some people the benefit of the doubt as well as you walk through this week. So some people will be challenged. Some people will also feel challenged because they're going to recognize that their goals are not going to be as achievable, perhaps in the time scale that you wanted, and therefore we may have to let go of a little bit of expectation. But there can be tension in relationships, as I say, and that can be in your personal ones as well as your business connections. You know, we are going to really see now and for the next few weeks where people are coming from. Are they coming from a good place, or are they coming from a place of greed and fear of not having? And I do feel that this will show up in the business sectors as well. What we also have now is the energy of the Karma Lord, and that is because we're going to have all this karmic energy is now playing out. And again, this is for quite some time now. You know, I could repeat this show for the next month because it is literally about karma. Have you been doing good things? Have you been serving well? Have you been delivering from a place of serving others, wanting good for people? Or has it just been about making a fast buck or you know, getting one over on other people? Because what is going to happen now, and as I say for the next few weeks, is we are going to see that karmic energy playing out. So we are in for interesting times when it comes to people who have trampled over other people. Let's use that expression tonight. People who have trampled over other people to get where they are in their personal lives, in their business lives. People who have no regard for others are all going to feel this pinch. So as I say, it will be interesting to see. Karma is playing out. There is obviously that tension. There are realizations to be had this week as well. And some of us are really going to come to discover our deep truths. And that could be our own deep truths, or it could be other people's. So we may also get to see what is motivating ourselves or what is motivating the people around us. And again, I'm going to say that's in your personal life and it is in business life as well. So destiny is very much at play this week. Watch for getting hurt. Watch for feeling like the injured party in all of this. There is a need to watch what you say. There is a need to watch what you do as well, because there is this need to have some strength and tackle some things, but tackle them very, very carefully and be very mindful of how you communicate things. There can, as I say, be a lot of misunderstandings. There can be arguments still this week. And there is that energy, of course, of karma. So whatever you put out right now is going to come back at you very fast. So be aware of that. So many people will be sort of getting some courage this week to walk away from negative relationships, and also to walk away from control situations, things where we're not allowed to be a free spirit, where we're not allowed to express ourselves, where our own needs and wants aren't being matched. There will be this need to pay attention. So many people will be making plans this week to bring life into balance. But first of all, there is quite an emotional journey for many people watching it this week. So you may have a feeling of sadness. You may have a feeling of end of an era. You may have the energy of grief around you, but not so much for losing people to spirit world, but more to do with losing people in our lives and end of an era, losing roles, realizing people aren't who we believe them to be, and that letting go of that disappointment energy. So let's see what the tarot will give us as well for this week. Let me have a look for you. So a week really and truthfully to kind of just keep going. Just keep going. Watch for being reactive. Watch for your responses. I'm going to say it again. Take a pause. Take a deep breath. Don't instantly react. There is a need to allow some space to have that room for giving people the benefit of the doubt, because that will give you space to see, to feel, to know, to understand what it is that is really going on. What is the dynamic that is really at play here? So as I say, this is a week to just keep going. It's not necessarily a week for big decisions, but some of you may be backed into a corner to make those decisions. And that is very true of your what we call intimate relationships as well this week. There is cause for celebration in all of this though, and congratulations to anyone who is getting married. But it is about things being revealed. It may be you revealing your own emotion state or your own emotional needs. And there is a need this week to really stay focused. I always say to my coaching clients, this is a week where you need to stay in lane, your lane, and watch for slipping and drifting off into other people's lanes, other people's business. We're seeing the truth of people. We're seeing the truth of situations. And some will be deciding whether or not to walk away when it comes to business links, work connections, roles, jobs, stuff like that. There is this energy of change in the air in our relationship sector. So yes, meeting someone new is possible, but I'm going to say tread very, very carefully. Make sure that the intentions are good. Make sure that what they want is a match for what you want, because we don't want you tied up in a muddle this week. So definitely choices to make. It may feel like hard work this week, especially emotionally, but just keep going. You can do this. You have got this. But yes, if you can hide away, it might be a good week for that. So just keep going, everyone, and I'll see you back here next week. Take care and have a good one. And if you need me, it's needapsychic.co.uk.